It's like a 90-degree day here in Iowa, mid-September, and I've never been to a Spirit Halloween before, and I just passed one on my way from running some errands. So I thought, you know what? Today I'm not really in the Halloween spirit at all because of the weather, but let's go check out Spirit Halloween. I've just never been to one, and I got to kill some time, so let's do it. Let's go see what they have to offer. So there it is. I don't know what this used to be before it was Spirit. If you've seen the new Naked Gun, there's a really good Spirit Halloween joke in it. If you know, you know. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to ruin it. It's really good. Whole movie's really good. So I walked in, first thing I see is this really cool sign, and then they have like these Jack-O-Lantern, Home Depot orange baskets, and I thought that was really cool. Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted one of those. I know you're not allowed to buy them, but I'd take one. Let me just say right off the bat, I'm jealous of today's babies. They get to have like the coolest costumes ever. Maybe I just didn't go to the right places when I was a kid, but some of these costumes they got for babies are like the coolest thing ever. You could go as Gary, for example, the snail. I would have loved to have been that as a baby. Or, of course, Grogu. He wasn't even around when I was that young. E.T. E.T. was like one of my favorite guys ever when I was a kid. I didn't even think about the possibilities of going as E.T. But you know what's crazy when they're letting babies be Ghostface? Like, this is encouraging bad behavior. Letting the dogs be him too? Oh! I mean, it would be pretty funny if there was a Scream movie, like, coming up in the next few years when the Ghostface the whole time was either a dog or a baby, and everybody's like, we never knew it was them. It'd be like the smallest Ghostface ever. And then in Spirit Halloween, they had, like, these guys that you could put outside your house, and a couple of them scared me when I walked by because they would, like, move, and they'd try to get you. I also love looking at like the dog costumes just in general, and I think this one's my favorite. Your dog gets to be a cowboy, or I guess a horse with a cowboy. And in the last year, I think Stitch Mania has hyped up even more because of the new movie. I swear I see Stitch stuff even more than I ever did before, like in the last year. And they had a whole Stitch section at this Spirit Halloween, including these Stitch slippers that looked pretty comfy. I would wear those. And I had no idea Spirit Halloween even has welcome mats, which I thought was cool. There was a really neat Spider-Man. There was actually a Scream one I thought was cool as well. And then there was this Harry Potter one that had all four houses together bundled in one, which I thought was kind of fun. So whether you're one of the four houses or you want to change it through the season, I guess you could do that too. Recently, I've been playing a couple Harry Potter games, actually. For example, there's that Hogwarts Legacy, and then I played the Quidditch tournament one, too. And on both of them, I had to choose my house and asked you a bunch of questions. And maybe I took the quizzes differently each time, or maybe they were different quizzes. I don't know. But on the Hogwarts Legacy one, I got Gryffindor, and then on the Quidditch one, I got Hufflepuff. I don't know how my results changed so much. I feel like there's something wrong with me. And I've only played Fall Guys a little bit, but I think going as this chicken thing would be really fun. Like, that'd be a cool costume, even if people didn't know what Fall Guys was. And speaking of games I don't play often, I never play Fortnite. But their costumes, they're kind of fun. Like, I don't even know what these are supposed to be in the game. I'm guessing they're characters you can be, but, like, this would be a lot of fun to be, just in general. And as a SpongeBob fan, I was pretty happy to see this section. This made me so happy. I really love that inflatable Patrick. That wasn't even close to the only inflatable costume I've seen. I think those are my favorite types of costumes. I don't know why. I just like the way they look. I think they're kind of big and kind of goofy, but fun at the same time. Like, you can also go as inflatable Pooh. I love that. Or inflatable Mike or Sully. I think the Mike one might be my favorite out of all of them. And real question, guys. Are Minions still as big as they once were? Like, I'm not a Minions hater. I like the Minions. In fact, I think the first two Despicable Me movies are great, especially that first one. It's awesome. I even went as a Minion, like with a few of my college buddies, but that was like almost like 10 years ago now that we dressed up as those for Halloween. And Minions are still here. They still got this big section. I don't know. I kind of just always thought Minions would go away at some point, but they seem to have never gone away. So I'm wondering if they're going to become like, I feel weird saying this, but are they like the next like Bugs Bunny or Mickey Mouse where they're just going to stay in like culture forever? Because I get that feeling. This might be the coolest thing I saw. As a fan of the movie Cars, I absolutely love this hat. And look at this. It even has that Lightning McQueen is a Piston Cup champion. That is like the sweetest thing ever. It really does look like a NASCAR hat. And they even make Jason a jersey. Like, I don't even think Jason was a real hockey player, but he gets a jersey. And speaking of things that like scared me when I walked by, this one did. The thing from Squid Game, that thing freaked me out. She made like some kind of noise, like the noise she makes in the show, and I was like, oh, it got me. I'm not gonna lie. And I know this would scare me if they would have had it on display. I mean, I'm guessing with it being a jumping spider, it probably jumps out at you, and I don't like that. That would freak me out. And they were $60 if you want one, but no, if I put this in my yard, it would scare me, even if I knew it was there. And finally, I think this is my favorite costume I saw, the Pizza Planet Delivery Man. I would gladly go as this. I remember once I saw a Pizza Planet truck in real life, and it was like top 10 coolest things I've ever seen in the wild. And this would just be a dream come true to go as this guy. So that was my first time at Spirit Halloween. I had fun. It was pretty cool.